Hi everyone. In this review note, we are going to look at how we create folders and then assign permissions to folders to limit which users can get access to which resources. We can create folders for compute resources, virtual machines, storage, and networking. In our case, we're going to create some folders for virtual machines. I'm going to right-click on my data center and new folder. You can see from the list here the different types of folders. I'm going to create new virtual machine and template folder. I'll give it a name. And one of the things we'll see is depending on that type of folder, it's going to determine which view we can see it in. If I expand out in my host and clusters view, here's my host, but I don't see any folders here. If I select my VMs view, I can expand out my data center, and here is that folder that I just created. Now, in order to assign permission, we have to have a role. I'll very briefly look at that. If we pick administration out of the menu, we'll see that there are roles and global permissions. Roles are what we are mostly interested in. These are all the default roles that come with vCenter, and I can always add more roles in that are going to be specific to what I need the user to be able to do. Not going to worry about custom roles in this particular video. We're just going to assign an existing one. Go back into host and clusters view. I'm going to select on VMs and templates, and I'm going to select this folder that we created before. We'll see that for almost every object, there's going to be a permissions tab, including the folder. I'll select that. We'll see that all of the different permissions that are here now have either been assigned as global permissions or they've been inherited from some other object. So the local administrator account in vSphere, and then also that ESX admins group that is up in the Active Directory domain. What I'm going to do for this, say I want a new permission, I'm going to choose from the Active Directory domain. I'm going to pick the test admins group. And for the role, I'm going to select that this is going to be a VM power user. I'm going to also select propagate to children, which means that that permission will flow down to any other subfolders or VMs that I create within that folder. Click OK. And that's all I need to do. Here is that new permission right here. So the test admins group in the Active Directory domain, that's applied to this object in the children, and this is what it is allowed to do. That's all I need to do to set up permissions. This can be obviously quite extensive if you have a large environment and a lot of different groups of users that have different resources they should have access to and different levels of access. Obviously, this will involve coordination with Active Directory to make sure that we have all the appropriate groups and the right membership in those groups. That's a wrap for the video. Hopefully this was helpful for you, and we'll see you next time.